Well, hello there, everybody. Jacob coming to you again from the Dallas Open Micer YouTube channel. I'll do another entry in the Vinyl Scavengers contest. Vinyl Scavengers, a channel run by Martin Parrott there in the YouTube, and he's got a little contest going where you can make videos to answer some questions. You can take some liberties, as I'm doing, showing some scavenged finds here, and you respond to his questions with some videos. Say, hey Martin, I made a video, you can watch it. Or if you're making a lot of videos and you're worried about maybe intruding on someone's valuable time, here's a little tip for somebody that is thinking about making a YouTube video contest but doesn't want to watch everybody's videos. What you can do is kind of like fast forward to some point, in the middle or towards the end, and watch a little clip of the video, and then based on what you saw there, you've got something you can make a specific comment. For example, maybe somebody pulled a record from the band Chicago, and you said, oh, I love that Chicago record. I was just spinning that earlier today. And then the person that you commented to will have no idea that you didn't watch their whole video. That's just a little trick. Anyway, what I've got here are some really unwanted things. Old-timey jazz. And to start off with, we'll make it even worse. We got fake old-timey jazz. So this is the history of jazz, put out by Capitol in the 1950s. But rather than giving you the real history of jazz, they recreate the history of jazz with newer recordings. So you get something that's just really unnecessary. And then if you read these liner notes about the primitive origins of jazz music, good grief, it gets a little cringy there. Interesting cover art. You see there's a man weeping in his bed in New Orleans, and this lady is looking kind of scornfully at him, like, it's probably a peek into that private life that we didn't need to see. I know the times that I sit on the edge of the bed with my head in my hands. I wouldn't want anybody to see me do that. Good thing that's just artwork. All right, let's see if we got some real old-timey jazz here. The Dorsey Brothers, beautiful orange cover on Sunbeam. Nothing fancy there. It's all about the music. All right, what do we got here? They start off with Honeysuckle Rose, with the vocals by Don Madison, Skeets Herford, and Rock Hillman, from 1934. That could be a lot of fun. I wonder if it's like a vocal chorus thing. All right. Never heard of this fella. The Philip Lewis Rhythm Maniacs Sessions, Volume 1, a Rhythm Maniac. Look at that. Look at that caricature of him. They just make him appear to be a hideous monster. Not like the joyful potato head Paul Whiteman. Good golly, that is one frightening looking cartoon character. Wonderful. And that's that gorgeous British Decca label. All right, what else do we got here? Oh, here's somebody I do like. We got Ray Noble there with Al Bowley on London. Don't have this collection. Could be a lot of fun. I do. There's just something appealing about that Al Bowley vocal, even if he's recording some terrible stuff. Here's one I do have, but this looks like a little upgrade there. Nice Oh, I was gonna say, oh, look at that beautiful corner, but nope, that's a little splitting happening there. The American Dance Band. Ray Noble Goes Hollywood. All right. What else do we got here? Somebody that never let go of his old-timey jazz roots, Eddie Condon. The Jam Session Coast to Coast. Perhaps some Midwesterners in there too. Oh, looks like a covered wagon there. Interesting. Riverside by Eddie Condon's All-Stars. We got stuff like Squeeze Me, the Chic of Araby on Columbia. Good old fun stuff. Look at that. Eddie Condon Goes to Verve. Chicago, all that jazz. We got here Eddie Condon on guitar, Bud Freeman, Bob Haggart, Gene Krupa, Jack Teagarden, Lil Armstrong. Oh, just to name a few. Could be a lot of fun. I guess this was a TV special. There are the ladies doing some singing. Nobody wanted that one. Here we got the Eddie Condon's kind of a brand here. He's got the world of jazz. His world, Eddie Condon's world of jazz. The jazz that Eddie Condon likes. And what kind of jazz does Eddie Condon like here? Well, he tells you about it. He likes Shine on Your Shoes. He likes Just a Gigolo, featuring Louis Armstrong. He likes Crazy Cat, featuring Bix Beiderbecke. That Foolish Thing, featuring Buddy Berrigan. He likes Sugar, featuring himself, Eddie Condon. He likes Stay on the Right Side Sister, featuring Bing Crosby. Let's look over on what's on the other record here. We've got The Yellow Dog Blues, featuring Fats Waller. All right, Blues, My Naughty Sweetie Gives to Me. The Jam Session, featuring Eddie Condon and his friends. Could be a lot of fun. Eddie Condon inserts himself into history. Oh, always fun. Look at that nice clean copy here, Leon Redbone. Mr. Old Timey. Looks like he's going on a dig outside of Cairo there. Nice sideburns. Swingin' 1934. Classic jazz. We got some names on here. Who do we got? Trumpets. We got Buddy Berrigan, Manny Klein. We got Benny Goodman here on clarinet. Art Rollini, Gene Krupa. Some big names back in their early days. Isham Jones. This was an interesting series with the vintage, like fine wine. Isham Jones and Woody Herman. These are the like collector's labels and things, so that you know, if you're a completist, you don't have to go out there and find all those old 78s. What a wonderful service they did. A little of this, a little of that. Some of the big names of the 30s dance bands. Sid Phillips, Lou Stone, Jack Hilton, Al Bowley on there. Some of this English stuff, I guess. I don't know if any of those are Yanks from the East Coast. It was all the British dance bands. A rough cover, but didn't have this one in the set, the Jelly Roll Morton. I don't know, if you're a record sniffer, these things have a very strong industrial odor. It reminds me of like a smell of a single engine plane. I got a aviation hangar smell to it. Save money printing in black and white. German stuff here. Jazz and Hot Dance from Germany. This is interesting here. On the back, they have some markings of the dials, so you can set your preference for whenever you're playing this record. Maybe you used a grease pencil or a China marker, whatever you want to call those things, and marked your preferences on the dial, so that whenever you play this, it'll sound just the way you like it. That there alone was worth picking up the record. What a wonderful little novelty that is. From the golden age of the British dance bands, I tell you. We got some territorial bands here, or territory bands. George E. Lee's Orchestra. We got Walter Page's Blue Devils. Sonny Clay's Plantation Orchestra. Dave Nelson's Harlem Highlights. Interesting. Stormy Weather, 1933. Interesting concept here. Troubles A-Brewin' in 1933. Darker days are ahead. You might be thinking, oh my goodness, this Great Depression stinks. But hey, just wait. Something worse is always around the corner. Kind of like back in 2020, we're like, oh, 2020, what a bummer year this is. Can't wait for 2020 to be over. And then you realize, oh, it's gonna keep getting worse. 2022, yeah, 1933. Kind of like the 2020 of its day, I guess. Just a couple more items in the box here. Hal Kemp. I do have a little bit of a soft spot for the Skinny Innes vocals, and he does one of my all-time favorites there. It's Only a Paper Moon. Just pure easy listening delight there from the 1930s. You look at that. I didn't attend it, so we had 1933. Stormy Weather. That's the year It's Only a Paper Moon came out. They had all these delightful songs, get your mind off the troubles there, and wonderful escapist entertainment. It's Only a Paper Moon, I tell you. Last one in the box here. I'm familiar with this Saville or Seville. We've got Harmony Heaven, the new Mayfair Dance Orchestra. Some more, look at that. Ray Noble and, I don't know, Carol Gibbons. Carol Gibbons looks hip. There you have them. And I wonder what kind of song. I'm going to linger a bit on this one since it's my last one. Carol Gibbons is going to have us listen to My Ohio Home by Walter Donaldson. Doesn't matter where you are. I always long for your old Ohio home. We got Good Little Bad Little You. I'm Crazy Over You. Interesting. What does Ray Noble offer us from 1929 to 1930? She's My Slip of a Girl. We got Harmony Heaven, the title track. Oh, Sitting on a Rainbow. Oh, that's That's a catchy one. Baby, you've got the right idea, and your sunny disposition and mine. There's nothing like a sunny disposition to brighten our lives. You don't always be gloomy and grouchy. Let's see what I got from the show and tell shelf. Since we're looking at these old timey bands that nobody likes anymore, we've got this book about the wonderful era of the great dance bands. I'm not a dancing man myself, but I do like this dance band era stuff, and I don't know, maybe if I was of those times, I would have learned how to do a little foxtrot or something. The great dance bands, written by Leo Walker. Let's open it up and see if we got a great dance band. You recognize him? I sure don't. That is Ray Herbeck, one of the Midwest's most popular band leaders during the 1940s. You probably wouldn't know he existed if you hadn't watched this video. I'm educating the masses. Do you know this fella? Well, that's none other than Will Osborne. A photo taken about 1927. And the photo is courtesy of Will Osborne himself. Let's just take a look at a couple more photos to see what we can come up with. I recognize that face, that mug. Billy May, the fella did some work with Frank Sinatra. Oh, there's Buddy Morrow. Did the Night Train. So some fun stuff there. I'll close out the video, and I might even make one more video tonight. I'm rolling here. Anyway, thanks if you watched this. Hey, if you didn't watch it all the way through, you can just pick out a portion of the video and make a specific comment, and you can trick me into thinking that you watched it. Anyway, once again, thank you. Hope you're all doing well out there. Goodbye.